T here, and last week I took delivery of my GS 1250 Adventure in the rain, and it was a great ride home. I really enjoyed this bike and it was a lot of fun. But today I'm going to install my Maier rear mud guard and my front fender extender that I got off of eBay. It's made in China. But today I'm going to install those things and show you guys how it protects the bike. But before I install them, I'm going to take the bike for a ride and show you guys how the water reacts to the bike, and I'll mount some cameras down there. And we'll show you exactly what this does. Is it going to work? Does it work? I don't know. So I'll show you the before and after, and you guys can decide for yourself if this is a mod that you want to do to your bike. So I'm going to put my gear on and put the cameras on the bike, and I'll take you guys for a ride, and then I'll come back, I'll install these, and then we'll take it for another ride and see if we can see the difference of how the water reacts. I'm hoping the roads stay wet enough to get this done. So without further ado, I'm going to get ready and take you guys out on the bike. Alright guys, I'm back from my short ride. It was only about 15 minutes long, but I tell you, it was fun for every 15 minutes of it. These tires handle great in the rain. I really do like them. They're the Bridgestone Battle Axes. Somebody asked me which tires they gave me in a previous video, so it's got the Bridgestone Battle Axes, and they handle pretty good. So far I have no complaints about them, but let's get these parts on and see how they work. Alright, first thing I'm going to do here is clean off some of the dirt so we can see how the front fender extender keeps the front protected. So I'm going to wipe off the dirt, I'm going to do the installation, and then when we go for a ride we can see how much dirty it gets after the installation. Alright, I'm going to do the same in the rear. Alright, so I finished wiping down this side, and we'll go ahead and do the installation and see how it goes. Okay, I wiped off just a little bit of the dirt so we can see what a difference that this will make. So now I'm going to do the installation. I've done these before and they go pretty easy, so I'm going to do the front first and then I'll do the back. Okay, installation of this is pretty straightforward. All you need is a 3mm Allen wrench, and it just slides on, and then you use these little brackets to pinch it and then bolt it down. I'll show you guys right now. So to make it easier, I'm going to turn the wheel so I have a little better access. Alright, so I put these brackets on and put the bolts through to get them started. So now I'm going to slide this on and then tighten it up. It should be really simple. Alright, you want to be sure that the hole that you have in the extended fender goes through your existing fender, so it mounts up easily and tightly. So I pushed it up as far as it'll go. Now I just got to tighten it up. Alright, I'm going to turn the wheel the other way and do the other side. Alright, so that was easy to do. It's on, and as you can see, I'm pulling on it and it's secure. You just got to snug it up. You don't have to over tighten it too bad. And that's it. I'm going to move on to the rear now. Alright, I'm going to do the Maier rear mud guard now, and that should only take 5 minutes. It attaches by zip ties. But first I'm going to remove this box to make it easier to get to. Found some more dirt under the box, so I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down. Alright, I got my Maier Mud Guard, and it comes with 4 zip ties, so I'm going to install it and just use my dikes to cut off the extra, and then I should be done. It takes 5 minutes, so let's get this on. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is run the zip ties through the holes to make it easier so I don't have to fiddle with it while it's underneath. So let's do that now. Alright, I'm routing the zip ties from the bottom so the head of the zip tie stays underneath and you don't see it. So I'm going to run those up through the bottom like this, and I'm going to do that for each one. Alright, so I got my zip ties routed through, and gravity will pull those out and make them fall. So make sure you hold on to them the best you can, so you don't have to redo this while it's underneath the bike. So I'm going to slide this on and then zip tie it on, and it should go pretty easy. Okay, so I got it routed underneath the stock fender, and it should look like this. And then the last thing I gotta do is wrap the zip ties around and then fasten them. So let's do that now. Alright, so for the zip ties you want to go over the pole that's here. So I'm just gonna route this up like this, and I'll do the back first, and it goes through this little hole. And then I'm gonna fish out the end of the zip tie and mate it together. Like this. Alright, same thing for this one. I'm going to go over the pole and down. The front ones don't have a second hole to go through, it just wraps around. Whereas the back ones have a hole to route the cable tie through. Alright, so I pulled that side tight, and I'm just going to cut my zip tie. And you want to cut it as close to the head of the zip tie as you can to make it less visible. Alright, now I just got to do the other side. Okay, for the exhaust side, I got the 2 tie wraps routed through, and all I got to do is bait them together and cut them now. Alright, I got everything installed, and it was fairly simple. You just do these 2 zip ties on that side. This side, the exhaust side, does have an extra hole to go through, whereas the non-exhaust side has no hole, you just wrap it around. So I thought that was interesting that earlier I said that there was no hole for the front. That's only on the non-exhaust side. Alright guys, the installation's complete. Let's take it for a ride now and see how well these parts do. The cost wasn't that much to put these on, and it was really easy to do. It really only took about 15 minutes total to do both of them. So I'm going to take it for a ride, and I'm going to show you guys the difference with the fender extender and without. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. As you can see, these mud guards work pretty good and they keep some dirt off your bike. So I'm very happy with the results, and they were cheap to install and very easy, and I recommend them. They get a thumbs up from me. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you watching this video, and don't forget to check out my other videos that I have. I got all kinds of motorcycles on there. I got my VFR, my RC51, my other BMW GS Adventure. So if you want to check those out, feel free to look at my channel, subscribe, and check out the motorcycle section. I plan on bringing you more content in the future with the 1250 GSA, and I'm very happy with it. And my ride today actually lasted longer than my first ride for the test, so I couldn't get off the bike. I went a little bit further and even took you guys down some dirt roads to see how the mud guards work in the dirt. But that's all I have for you. Subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the future. Thank you. Bye.